Hello, in today's food review I'm comparing the Weetabix, which is obviously the brand we all know, and the Morrisons take on it, which is the wheat biscuits. They are both very similar. There's 24 biscuits in each one. The Morrisons one was £1.90 for 24 biscuits, and this was £3.50 for 24 biscuits. We'll have a look at the ingredients, see if they're similar. I'm guessing they are, and I'm also going to taste them to see whether the Morrisons ones are as good as the ones we all know. Right, let's take a look at it. So I've laid it all out here, 2 bowls. We've got the Guernsey milk, and we've got the Weetabix, and the Morrisons wheat biscuits. So what I'm just going to have a look at the moment quickly is compare these. Just a quick look. So these are a 2 biscuit serving contains, the fat is 0.8. This is the same as 2 biscuits. The fat on the Morrisons one is 0.8, so that's exactly the same. The saturates is 0.2, and on here, the Morrisons is 0.2, exactly the same. The Weetabix is sugars 1.6, and the Morrisons one is 1.7, so slightly higher on the sugars, and the salt is a 0.11, and the salt is 0.10, so slightly less salt, slightly in the Weetabix. So very similar, obviously slightly different in sugars and salts, but is that, are we even going to notice that? I don't know. As I say, it's 24 biscuits. You probably had these before. I'm just going to quickly have a look at the ingredients just to see if there's a big change, but I'm guessing they're going to be really similar. So the ingredients on the Morrisons, we've got wheat flour 95%. Sorry, whole wheat 95, and the Weetabix is whole grain wheat 95. So they're pretty much the same. What we got, barley, blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, there's not really much in it, is there? Let's start getting them out and have a look what they look like physically, whether they're the same size and stuff like that. So this is the Morrisons. It's exactly the same design. Opening up. So you've got 2 packets of them. Again, exactly the same as the Weetabix, from what I remember, but we will double check it. So I'm just gonna see if I can get into one of these. Open it up a bit. There we go. So I'm gonna get 2 out. There. So remember, these are the Morrisons one. Now, just looking without getting the Weetabix ones out, they look the same. Don't know. So I'll put that there, and I'll put that on top the Morrisons, so we know. Right, let's get into the Weetabix. Take these 2 out. So you can see it's very similar. I think they're slightly different colour, but we'll have a look in a minute. Okay. So let's put that on there as well, so we don't get confused. Right, let's have a little look close up. So a bit closer now. So these, the Morrisons, and these are the Weetabix. So if I take a Weetabix, if I take one of those out, and I'm going to put the Weetabix one at the bottom next to it. So that's the Weetabix, that's the Morrisons. Now just looking, obviously they look very similar. The Weetabix one is a bit more rugged looking. It's a bit more, not as compact, can you see? So the bottom one's a Weetabix. So I'd say the Morrisons is slightly flatter, isn't it? What's it compared to size-wise? It's slightly thinner. Very slightly thinner. So the Morrisons is the top one, as I said. So very bit more compact. It's like it's been pressed more. Look, it's been pressed or compact, however they make these. These look a bit looser. But I mean, you know, I'm really being fussy here. Would you even know? Would you even know? So that one goes back. That's the Weetabix one. Put that back in there. And the Morrisons there. So physically slightly different, but again, are you going to care? It's all about the taste, I suppose. Let's put some milk in and give them a taste test. Just going to add a little bit of milk there. So that's the Morrisons one, and the Weetabix. I'd normally have a bit more milk, but I think we'll get the gist, won't we? There we go. So which one should I try first? Should we do... We'll do the Weetabix first, because this is the one I'm familiar with. So I'm going to try this one first. And these will be a good little thing to see after, won't they? So let's taste these. So this is the Weetabix one. They've had a bit of a soaking in the milk, just for a minute or so. Yep. Well, that's a good old Weetabix I know. And I love them. I do like Weetabix. One more taste, just so I've got the taste. Because I'm really looking forward to doing that one over there. Okay. Soak most of the milk up these. So these are the Morrisons wheat biscuits. This is the one I'm really interested in. Okay, let's try, see if I can notice any difference. Actually, surprisingly, I do, straight away. Texture, exactly the same. The taste, pretty much exactly the same, I would say, because these had more sugar, didn't they? I think they're slightly sweeter. Slightly sweeter, the Morrisons, which I like. Okay, what do I think? Morrisons have done an amazing job on that, because it's exactly the same as the Weetabix. I mean, there's not really much to say. If anything, they taste slightly sweeter. That's not a bad thing. I think for me, I quite like a little bit more. It's marginal. That may just be me. I mean, they're so close, you can't even call it. So one's a lot cheaper, one's more expensive. I think I'm probably going to buy the... I think I'm going to go for these next time. Because remember the price difference. There's quite a big difference. I think these were £1.90 and the Weetabix were £3.50. And, you know, sometimes you think they're going to be awful. They've got it spot. They're exactly the same. So, good comparison there. Morrisons have done a great job. I'm going to get the Morrisons ones next time, save me a bit of money. And I say they're pretty much exactly the same. You can barely taste the difference. Anyway, if you want to see more videos like this, remember to subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like this one. And I'll see you next time.